10 gut instincts you should never ignore. Did you know that our gut is often called the second brain, housing over 100 million nerve cells? Intriguing, isn't it? This forms the backbone of our discussion. Join me as we unravel the hidden power of intuition and explore the surprising ways it navigates our life decisions. So get ready to tap into the potent wisdom that lies within your gut instinct. Trust me, it's a journey worth embarking upon. Number 10. That nagging feeling that something's off. You know those times when you walk into a room and you just know something isn't right? Or when you meet someone new and your alarm bells start ringing for no clear reason? That's your gut telling you to watch out. It's like your internal radar picks up signals that your conscious mind might not process. It might be body language, vibes, or just an uncanny feeling. Folks, if your inner voice is signaling that something's off, pay attention to it. It's not mere paranoia. Psychologists refer to this as your primal survival instinct. Number 9. When it seems too good to be true. Have you ever come across a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity or found an unbelievable deal that just seemed too sweet to be true? If so, and if your gut was humming with warning signs, that's a red flag worth heeding. Think of your instinct like a personal life coach, guiding you in making solid decisions, not only with your finances, but with relationships and friendships too. That nagging little voice in your head, that subtle sense of unease, is your instinct throwing on the brakes to protect you. Your subconscious, being the treasure trove of experiences and patterns it is, understands that life isn't always rosy and perfect. Not every person you meet is necessarily looking out for you. So when something smells too good to be true, your gut is whispering, hold on, let's not dive headfirst into this. Let's pause, assess, and make sure everything's above board. Disregarding this internal alarm can sometimes land you in tricky situations that are hard to wiggle out of. It might be a scam, a toxic relationship, or a friendship that's all take and no give. So when your gut instinct blares a siren, it's crucial to take a breather, examine the situation with a clear head, and even seek advice if needed. Remember, your gut instinct is like a trusted friend, tirelessly watching your back. Ignoring it could spell trouble and lead to unwanted outcomes. As the old adage goes, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Your gut instinct is your personal security guard, ready to shield you from falling prey to dubious schemes. So when it sends up flares, it's time to sit up, take notice, and act smart to safeguard yourself. Number 8. That uneasy feeling when you're rushed to decide. Have you ever been in that uncomfortable spot where someone's trying to hurry you to make a significant decision? It's like you're being shoved down a path at a breakneck speed. Well, let me tell you, that's your gut shouting, hold on a minute. Good decisions, like fine wine, need time to mature. If you're feeling hustled, pause and wonder why the rush. It's your decision. Make it at your speed. Don't let anyone set that pace for you. Number 7. That unsettled feeling in certain places. Have you ever stepped into a place and felt the air prickling with unease? An uncanny sensation that something's not quite right, or perhaps it's just not safe. That, my friend, is your gut instinct stepping up as your personal bodyguard. It's an ancient survival tool honed over millennia that can detect threats even when they're not immediately visible. Imagine walking into a place that seems straight out of a horror flick. That spine-chilling sensation that you can't articulate, but you know something's off. That's your gut instinct strutting its stuff. Our ancestors relied heavily on this intuition to dodge danger, and that skill is our evolutionary inheritance, whether we acknowledge it or not. It could be triggered by a peculiar smell, a strange noise, an offbeat vibe, or even an element that you can't quite put into words. That disquiet in your instinct waving a red flag that something may be amiss. You might feel a tad foolish or paranoid, especially if your companions don't echo your feelings. But remember, your safety is paramount. If your gut is nudging you to beat a hasty retreat, heed it. There's no harm in trusting your instincts, even if they occasionally sound a false alarm. When it's about your safety, the motto is simple: better safe than sorry. So next time you feel those unsettling vibes, listen to your gut and make your exit. It's better to lean into caution than to dismiss your instincts and regret it later. Always remember, your gut instinct is your personal safety officer. Don't turn a deaf ear to it. Number 6. When you suspect you're being lied to. When you're listening to someone spin a yarn and you're getting those something fishy vibes, that's your gut instinct channeling its inner Sherlock Holmes. You're subconsciously picking up on the subtle signs of deceit. It could be their tone, their body language, or little cracks in their story. Psychologists agree that trusting this instinct could save you from a heap of trouble. So when your gut plays detective, it's best not to ignore it. Number 5. That urge when you feel you should speak up. We've all experienced moments when we feel uneasy and have the urge to voice our opinions, even if our voice trembles. That's our gut telling us to speak up and be heard. Whether it's in class, at work, or among friends, we've all been in situations where we feel something is off, but we don't know how to address it. That's when our gut instinct kicks in and says, hey, it's time to speak up. It could be that everyone else is nodding along, but you're the only one thinking, wait, this isn't right. If you feel that nudge to speak up, it's important to listen to it. Your voice and perspective matter, and staying silent when your gut is telling you to speak up can do more harm than good. Your unique point of view might provide a fresh perspective, a unique solution, or an insightful comment that can change the course of the conversation or situation. However, it's not just about big, world-changing moments. Speaking up also applies to everyday situations where you feel like you're being ignored, disrespected, or uncomfortable. If you're in class and feel overlooked, or if a friend made a joke at your expense, don't be afraid to speak up. That little voice inside you is your ally and your advocate, and you should trust it. Your gut instinct is reminding you that you're stronger and more influential than you think. So respect it and trust it. It's time to let your voice be heard. Number 4. The nudge when you feel you're not being treated right. Sometimes people overstep boundaries, and let's be honest, it's not okay. If someone's actions make you feel disrespected or uneasy, it's your gut raising the alarm. You are entitled to respect, no less than anyone else. Don't ignore this instinct. Voice your concerns, stand firm, and walk away if necessary. If you let someone disrespect and walk all over you, that behavior can quickly snowball into something worse. Your gut knows that and is telling you to either stand up to this behavior or walk away. It doesn't matter which one, as long as you do it quickly. Number 3. When you feel it's time to leave. This applies to situations such as a job, a relationship, or even a social gathering. If your gut is telling you that it's time to move on, it's important to listen. Staying in a situation that no longer benefits you can be draining, and your instincts might be trying to tell you that there's something better out there for you. So it's crucial to pay attention and have the courage to leave when necessary. Sometimes we hold on to familiar and comfortable situations, even if they don't bring us happiness. While it's normal to be afraid of change, it's worse to remain in a place where you're not valued or growing. Your gut instinct is aware of when you're not in the right place and will send you signals, such as relentless, frustration, or even sadness. These feelings serve as your internal GPS, indicating that it's time for a change. However, it's important to note that listening to your gut doesn't equate to making impulsive decisions. It involves recognizing your emotions, evaluating your situation, and thoughtfully making a move towards what feels right for you. This could entail accepting a new job offer, ending a toxic relationship, or simply leaving a party that you're not enjoying. Your gut instinct is dedicated to leading you towards happiness and well-being. Therefore, when it's pushing you to make a move, take a deep breath, muster your courage, and take that step. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. Number 2. When it's time to take a risk. You know that exhilarating sensation, like butterflies dancing in your belly, when you contemplate something entirely out of your comfort zone? That's your inner guide cheering you on to be brave and take the leap. True, taking risks can feel scary, but as experts agree, it's also how we grow and evolve. If your gut is flashing a green light, it might be the ideal moment for you to venture into new territory. Number 1. The inner affirmation of trust. This one highlights the other side of the coin. Your gut isn't solely a danger radar. It also serves as your comfort compass. Meeting someone and immediately sensing a trustworthy aura or connection, that's your gut instinct giving you its seal of approval. This gut-led trust could pave the way for a strong friendship, a profound relationship, or a mutually benefit collaboration. Tuning into your gut instincts, you unlock a world of inner wisdom. Trust them, and they'll guide you clearly. Eager to discover how to identify fake friends, or want to know if you have a powerful personality? Click on any of the videos on screen to keep fueling your curiosity.